Hello there eager anglers, and welcome back to Pure Play TV for another video review, and this time we're going fishing with Ultimate Fishing Simulator, which is out now on PS4, PS5, Xbox One and Xbox Series XS. Though in this video we're looking at the PlayStation version of the game, and all footage you're seeing was captured on PS5 and a code was provided by the publisher. Some sports just do not translate very well to video game form, and unfortunately, fishing is just not a great sport to base a game on, much like tiddlywinks, darts or handball. Ultimate Fishing Simulator does nothing to change my mind on that, and in fact, it cements that idea very firmly. This isn't a great game, not from any angle. Before we carry on with this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hit the bell icon so you're the first to know when we've got new stuff. Cheers my dears. First of all, it looks awful, even on PS5. It's not a pretty game at all, and it looks like it would be more at home on a PS2 rather than a PS4 or PS5. The geometry of the game's environments is very basic, with minimal details. Look, I know I'm not supposed to be staring at trees, but I'd have liked it if they at least looked somewhat passable. In fact, the same can be said for much of the game's graphics, aside from your character's hands, rods, and of course, the fish that you catch. It's all very basic then, and as visuals are often the first thing a player notices in a game, the first impression is a poor one. In fact, that begins before you even throw a line into the weird looking water. The splash screen and logo are sub HD resolution too, and on noticing that before I even got into the main game, my expectations sunk even lower. But whatever. I've played great games with bad graphics before. We all have. Hello PS1. And graphics don't make a game. Gameplay is what matters most, and I suppose Ultimate Fishing Simulator delivers, depending on who you are. If you're like me and you don't find fishing to be all that thrilling, then you'll find it a bit of a bore. I'm not a vegan or anything, I just had loads of cool toys as a kid, and I was fed enough that I didn't have to go scrounging around in nature. Fishing just wasn't for me. But the beauty, or so I've heard, of fishing is in the relaxation. You sit by a river or a lake, you cast your rod, then you sit back with some beers and hope that some poor animal gets a nice big hook to the mouth. You don't really get that in this game, or any other fishing game for that matter. There's no ambient experience to enjoy. You hold your controller, you pick a spot, or you boat out to the nice spot, and then you cast your line and wait for the controller to give a little rumble, indicating that daddy fish won't be making it home for supper tonight. That's the bulk of it, and for me, that's not enough. I know, there's nothing else you can really do to make a realistic fishing game exciting for a guy who grew up on Die Hard, Smarties, and PlayStation. And that's fine, I'll accept that. For those of you without nice toys and decent meals by mum, you'll probably find something to like. I'm not an expert on fishing, and I can only name 3 fish. Shark, dolphin, Nemo, but it feels like it's got the depth that you would expect from something labelled Simulator. You can level up by collecting experience points through your fishing exploits. You can make cash by selling your bounties, and you can upgrade your equipment with all sorts of rods, weights, baits, lures, and whatever else fisher people like to spend money on. In fact, you'll need to do all of the above to make progress, as new areas are locked behind levels and money. You have to buy a license to fish in a new area, and that's probably another reason I don't fish. I would lose that license within a day. I am a dickhead, trust me. Is Ultimate Fishing Simulator as ultimate as it claims to be? No, not by a long way. I reckon the core mechanics are what one would expect from a fishing game, but the rest really is shovelware tier levels of poor. Except for the music. The music is surprisingly good, but this isn't a music game, and I doubt I'd get very far trying to fish with my local fishermen while blaring a 5-minute crafts background tune. Might try it for laughs though, who knows. And that's the end of this video. As you may have guessed, I did not enjoy this one, but duty calls and nobody else on the team wanted to do it, so there we go. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you want more, please do us a massive solid one by tapping the like and subscribe buttons below, as well as the bell icon so that you're the first to know whenever we've got new stuff for you to watch. I've been Chris, I don't like fish, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye!